Welcome to the hood. It's Hood Commentary with your homeboy, the Spokesman. This is being brought to you by special sponsors, Drippy Whips Inc., Win With Us or Watch Us Win, and by Artistic Music Group, where real lyrics matter. Hey, Sportsman, you know how the game go.
What that shit do, man? What's poppin' with y'all, man? You already know what it is, man. It's Friday. I'm your homeboy, the Sportsman. This is Hood Commentary where the game is trailing. It's never the ordinary. And I'm over here, I'm loaded, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm off some tequila. I'm over here sipping brew. But you know what, man? Life is life, and then we're gonna do what it do. That's just what it is, man. But I got some guests today, man. If you're a Raider fan, you know I'm a little biased, man. If you're a Raider fan, you already know who these guys are. You know what I'm saying? You already know who they are. You know what I'm talking about? Dropping some real Raider content, getting this shit cracking. And we might as well go ahead and bring them on right now with no further to do. BTB, man. We got him in the spot.
Yeah. What's happening, Brody? What's good with you, bro? Appreciate you for having us on, man.
Yes, sir. Definitely appreciate you.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. You already know. Raider Resistance was good. What's good?
You already know.
What's good?
Yeah. What's good, Jack? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a familiar face for sure, too.
Hey, bro, be fucking with me on Instagram.
Yeah, he a real one, man. He be tapping into all my shows, man. But you already know, man. So, hey, if y'all, I'm going to tell y'all right now, man, this show is going to be like no other show, man. So, if y'all got the little kids around, tell them little niggas are going to the back.
Hey, my little niggas is the ones that's gonna be like, shit, what's going on?
Hey, you can tell them to pull up and fuck with the real one, because this is what we doing over here, man.
Yeah.
100 like a bitch with a fat stomach. This is what we doing right here. But yeah, man. Like I said, man, I need to know, man. When did y'all get the podcast cracking, man? How long y'all been doing that shit?
So I started the podcast back in 2024 with, I originally started with my dog, Kenny King, and another co-host. Eventually everybody everybody got their own separate schedule. So it got a little busy. Eventually I had to pivot and I was looking for another guest or another co-host, and Trey was one of our guests during that first year of the podcast. And I really was fucking with like his football knowledge, everything. And I think it was like right before training camp, I was like, you know what? Like, nah, this is the right move. I hit up Trey and told him like, yo, let's get it popping. Like, let's get it going again. And we revamped BTB with my dog Trey. We also got my guy AQ too, but he be busy with work and shit. But he be tapping in with us too when he can.
Oh, that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
So shit, Trey, you was the right fit. They had you did a show and they was like, hey man, we gotta lock him on in.
Hey,
yeah.
That's real shit, because that shit started on the Twitter Spaces. You know what I mean? The little Twitter jump. And when we would get in there, and then they let me talk one time. You know what I'm saying? And when they let me talk, I got in there and you know, like Mike said, I knew what I was talking about. I wasn't just, you know what I'm saying, just talking. And then so the next time they had it, they actually put me as a co-host.
Nice.
They put me as a co-host, so I'm like, shit, this what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped. I'm telling my homeboys and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm a co-host on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? On radio, you know, my homeboys ain't Raider fans, so they wasn't really trying to hear that shit. But it was like, yeah, that's what's up though, because we know you've been trying to do that shit. Mm-hmm. But then when they took it to YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I followed them over there, and then they would have me come on from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Pause and all that. But then when transitions happen, bro, Mike hit me like, shit, this shit organic. Like, we got something right here, bro. And shit, that was all he had to say. I was locked in ever since, bro. That's the bro. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We naturally connected. You know what I'm saying?
The chemistry is natural. Like off rip. Like I noticed chemistry is natural. Like we're the conversation was bouncing off one another like nothing. So I was like, all right, yeah. I was like, and a few of my colleagues, there other content creators were like, yeah, bro. I think that's the move. Like, I think you should fuck with Brad, like make him your co-host. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. So I hit him up, and yeah, we've been rocking ever since.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up, man. Because when it comes to this internet shit, I mean, you just never really know, right? You never really know until you come across the right motherfuckers, like what you really got. You really don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel that, man. That's what's up. Now I know for sure. I've been checking y'all out. Oh shit, my bad. I'm a little good, here, y'all. But I've been checking y'all out, man. Where the fuck is other shit at?
Hey, we already know what you loaded right now, bro. So we good.
Hey, when I say loaded, man, I'm talking Full Metal Jacket, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I'm gonna get there with you for sure.
As you should. It's Friday.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure you high on the highway.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, that's what's up, man. I'm glad y'all was able to link up and get a shit cracking, man. Because with me, it was just like, man, I was just talking to my phone. I was just always talking that shit. And one day I just said, yeah, I'm gonna talk to the phone, and then it just went from there. You know what I mean? But as far as finding a team, I've been on a lot of shows, but I haven't really found, you know what I mean, like motherfuckers I can really. I mean, I've got chemistry with everybody I fuck with, but I haven't found like that show. You know what I mean? I haven't found like those guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, that y'all found each other and y'all like, this is what it is. This is what works, and this is what we ride.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like you say, like honestly, I never intended on being a podcaster or doing a podcast. Like I had no idea I was gonna ever do this. Like I didn't even know I was gonna be a content creator. Like it all started off like real shit, like on Raider Twitter and on Instagram, just being a fan. And like every other Raider fan, like you watch YouTube and we watch like the hardest hits videos and stuff like that to get pumped up for the season again and shit, get back in that mode. But like some of the videos would be cool, but the music wouldn't make sense or whatever. But instead of being a hater and being like, oh, like the music sucks or shit, coming off like a hater, I already know somebody would be like, oh, well, if you think this shit trash or you can do better, show us. So before anybody got the chance to say it, I just tried to make a video, and from there that it went viral, and people kept asking for more and more highlight tapes and shit, and I became a content creator. It was random. Shit, ESPN hired me, then Sports Illustrated. Then I went independent. I was like, yeah, bro. Like I seen the behind the scenes, what it's like. I mean, it's cool making bread working for one of those companies, but it's a dirty game, low key. So I was like, nah, I can do this on my own. Once I seen too, like the way they work is almost like an independent worker would work on YouTube. I was like, I could do this shit myself.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's crazy, man? Like, look, man, you say ESPN, you say that shit like it's fucking, like you work for the high school network. Like that shit is fucking big time, right?
Hey, yo,
yeah,
right? Like that shit is not.
I was thinking that shit like that too.
Yeah, he's real shit. That shit is not to be fucked with. That's some real shit. But I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, man. Look, I fuck with ESPN. I fuck with Stephen A. Smith. I fuck with Kendrick Perkins. All of them. When I tag them on videos, they watch my shit. But I'm gonna have to do it right now. I didn't want to do it, but I told my bro about it. He was mad about it yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and speak on it. Okay. Kendrick Perkins, man. Kendrick, I know you like to have, he got his own sayings and stuff. He be like, oh, I'm on them like back pockets and this and that. About 2 weeks ago, he said some shit that's, Kendrick, I ain't fucking lying, bro. He said one of my shits, man. One of my things is fold like clean sheets. They fold like clean sheets. He did some shit and he was like, it ain't they fault so-and-so. They fold like clean sheets. I was like, come on, bro. If you're going to say that, you got to shout me out.
Yeah. Shout out to my guy, the sportsman. Shout out to my guy, the sportsman, man.
That's all you're supposed to do.
Hey.
That's all I want.
Hey, when the big platform. Hey, that's some real shit, though. Hey.
That was my shit.
Hey, but also, though, I'm sure that was a little flattering for you, too, knowing, like, damn, like, these big-time motherfuckers is watching my shit. Like there's, I guess you could say we kind of deal with that on a weekly basis. There's people that are considered bigger than us in this content space and shit that I guess you could say they be using our content a lot. Our shit that we be talking about, shit that we be coming up with, different creative shit. Like we be seeing it on the regular. Like people be trying to use our shit, but like we say, off the imitate, but never fucking duplicate it. Like,
they can't do it like we do it, just like he ain't gonna be able to do it like you do
Like
it.
you do
So
it.
what he
Yeah.
gotta do is look in the mirror and be like, God damn, I ain't give bro no shout out. But he know where he got it from. He know where it came from.
I mean,
You know
but
what I
shit.
mean?
Hey, but my thing is, man, put a nigga on, man. End of the
Yeah.
day, ESPN is always looking for new talent. My man's know that he was working for him. All I'm saying is, when it comes to this sports shit, I know this sports shit. I don't just know Raider shit. I know this sports shit. And like I said, if I tag him, he look. You know what I'm saying? It's a gang of motherfuckers who I tag. They look consistently. Every single time I tag them, they looking at my shit. My thing is, this shout a nigga out, man. Hey, why you wanna harvest the shit? You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you can get credit for bringing me on. You know what I'm saying? Because I know this shit. Just when it comes to this sports shit, this is what the fuck I am, and this it's just like the hip hop shit. You get credit for biting. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do is original. Like I'm 100% original individual, lyrical and spiritual, and that's just what it is. And it's I feel a type of way when a motherfucker use my shit and I can't get that shout out. But I got love for Kendrick Perkins, but you can't deny that, bruh. You can't deny it. That's I can go all the way back to 95. I got a song with my boy, rest in peace, Grinch Low. And on that song, he said, treat rap fiends like clean sheets, then we fold you. And ever since then, I've been saying that shit. This is way back. Kendrick was probably in the 7th grade. So I'm just saying, like, don't make me go back in time, man.
Hey, look, one for your peoples, man. That you know, that had that put that line out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to the low, man.
Yeah, one for him for sure, bro. But if you know the real ones that stay on, it's because they show the people love that's not up under them, but give them the love that they deserve because I took this from you. I took this from you. I took this from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when they put them on that album and they put them on as like, you know what I'm saying, co-writers and all that shit and show them they love, like you do the shit you supposed to do. That's when you stay up there. You know what I'm saying? But real quick, because my mom just said something, bro. I know she watching this joke because she called me after the show that we had with you, bro. And she was like, yo, that right there, what y'all had going on, that shit was like that. And like,
hey man, that was the craziest the craziest debate I ever seen for Aiden O'Connell. I was like, oh my God, that shit got intense.
Hey, don't even trip, baby. Matter of fact, let's get into the show, man. I got some shit, man. I want to make sure we get this before my man's got to make the move, man. So we're going to start it off right here, man. Hey, shout out to Moms, man. Straight up. Shout out to Mama. Shout out to Mama Trey, man, because she a real one off top.
For sure.
Now, tell me this, my guys. Are the Raiders wide receivers good enough to win, y'all? Look, I understand that, you know, they're a bunch of young guys. You know, we don't know what we got yet. This, that, whatever way you want to talk about it, spin it, whatever, right? End of the day, if wide receivers can't get open, quarterbacks is getting sacked on 3rd and 7. What y'all think? How y'all feeling about these wide receivers?
As of right now, I'm gonna say yes, but I mean, it's still subject to change. But right now, I think they are. Now, Kirk's already shown he could be successful with Jalen Naylor, and I think he can work with a speedster in Trey Tucker and Jack Bech. I think would mesh well with him. And if it's not Kirk out there, if it's Fernando, in my opinion, this is already an upgraded wide receiver core than what he had at Indiana. So I feel like it could work.
Okay.
Like we don't necessarily need a 1 also just because we got number 89 on the field as well.
Okay. How you feel about that, Trey?
Man, me personally, like I said, when we was on there, I think we got people that's gonna be a lot of number 1 receivers. So I think that they're gonna mix and match that stuff so much. And we can see they've been confident and not really trying to go after nobody. You know what I'm saying? They haven't really been trying to make no moves. Like we did what we did in the draft. We could have got some bigger pieces in the draft at certain times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we didn't. So I really think that they're more confident in this wide receiver core than we are. So I think we can win enough games to put us in the place where we can see the step we're moving forward, because also most of them are young. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like that this wide receiver core is one that we can win with, but we can also have a Sunday where we like, fuck, if we had that one receiver, even though we got Brock, we can still be like, if we had that one receiver, that would change everything.
Yeah, see, Trey, and that's exactly what scares me. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I look at this team, when I look at any team that I'm a fan of, I look at it from the perspective of the league, right? Not just from my perspective as a fan, but looking at compared to the league. When I look at the NFL, it's like, if these motherfuckers don't get open, it's a bad look. And it's like, I like the young talent. Jalen Naylor, I think he's the best route runner we have. Believe it or not, he's ran every route in Minnesota, right? And he did it with Kirk Cousins. I fuck with Jalen, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, in the NFL, it's all about what are you going to do on 3rd and 7, 3rd and 9, right? Because on 3rd and 3, you can still hand it off to Jensen. Surprise, Jensen got it. But on 3rd and 9, you ain't finna surprise nobody. You got to be able to drop back 3 steps, protect, go to 1 read, whatever it is, and you got to drop that dime. But you can't drop that dime if a motherfucker not open. That's why I'm like, I'm a little nervous, because I do feel like this team could surprise. But I feel like if they don't do what we expect them to do as far as surprising the league, it'll be because receivers aren't getting off of jams. They're not understanding what's going on. They're lining up in the wrong place, false start. All, you know what I mean? I think those little things, they count big time. And I think that, you know, and I'm a Brock Bowers fan. He's the best tight end in the NFL. That's really not even a question, right? But what made Kansas City so hard to deal with? They had Kelsey who as a tight end, and they still had Tyreek Hill as a 1. So good luck. Pick your poison. Like some people tell me, we don't need a wide receiver. We got Brock Bowers. Man, fuck all of that. I want a dope-ass tight end, and you got to respect this wide receiver on the outside. If they just like, man, fuck these motherfuckers on the outside, we're going to double-team Brock, it's going to be a lot of pressure on these young motherfuckers to get open. That's where I'm.
Now, I will say this about that right there, about what you just said. We got that person that can be exactly what Tyreek Hill was. We got 2 of them, maybe even 3. Like, he stretched the field. That was his biggest thing, was he stretched the field. And he had a competent quarterback that can get him the ball. See, how many times have we seen Trey Tucker streaking down the field wide open? And nobody – see, you got to make people respect you with that. So that's what will help out Brock. So that's why I feel like if they run Kubiak's offense, then they can also be successful as wide receivers that aren't, you know what I'm saying, on that tier where we see some other ones. But they also, if they thinking like how we would think, they can put themselves in that tier by running this system right. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. This particular system, you're right. This particular system. I mean, because any other system, it's going to be about, it's about you. But this system is about the system. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen guys like Bourne. Like, these guys ain't even like top guys, but they can excel in this particular system. But I think the success of this team is really offensively is really going to be determined by the wide receivers. I think the running game is going to be stupid, right? Except if you can't run it on 3rd and 8. And you know what I mean? And Cousins can get it done. He loves the tight ends. If you get open, Brock, go into Brock. But to me, for this Raiders team to truly reach the potential they can be this season, I mean, I think next season is going to be the sky's the limit. But I'm saying, but to truly reach where they can be this season, it's going to come down to these receivers getting off the jam, these receivers understanding which route to run in the zone when it comes to option routes, those little things. And when it comes to young players, it's not that fucking easy. This is why I'm like, I wish they would bring in a veteran who can show them a way and who can lead them. That's why that's why I've been saying, bring in Stephon Diggs. I don't care if you fucking Cardi B, Cardi G, Cardi C. I don't give a fuck. Hey, if you're gonna come in there and get us 80 catches and run them beautiful routes and show them little motherfuckers how to do it, I'm all with that. Because I feel like all of that, because I don't want to lose games, man, in the fourth quarter because motherfuckers can't get open on 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's
real. Yeah.
That's completely agree. Now, do me personally, do I think that Stephon Diggs is going to be that big of a distraction, especially if we winning? No.
Fuck no.
No. Fuck no. No, hell no. But I really feel like we got receivers that can get off those tough jams. You know what I'm saying? And in those situations, like that's Brock time.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't need Brock until we need him.
Like, but what do we do? What do we do when they bracket him?
When they bracket him, now
somebody has to get fucking open.
But Jack Bech, every catch he caught almost last year was for a first down. And Trey Tucker, he know how to get open. He just like we said, he just couldn't get the ball to him. I think we've had receivers on this team that can do those things. They just haven't had the opportunity. Either if it's with a quarterback or in Jalen Naylor's situation, if it's being behind Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson.
The fuck? I feel you.
On him earlier was crazy.
Yeah,
bruh.
Yeah, I feel you though. I feel you. I mean, because we're going on potential, but potential is potential. You know what I'm saying? But I like to go with a proven guy. You know what I mean? I know Stephon Diggs, man. End of the day, if you play like shit, you don't get paid the next year. So you know what I mean? These guys is about getting paid. It's a business. They want to get the money and all that shit. But now this is continue with the wide receivers. Tell me this. I know y'all seen this shit because y'all pay attention to the news, sports news. How y'all feel about this right here, man? Is it fair for these insiders to be singling out Dante Thornton Jr. as being on the so-called bubble, right? They act like all the pressure's on him to perform when, end of the day, none of these motherfuckers really performed last year because of Pete Carroll and Sons. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't Jack Bech's fault. It wasn't Dante Thornton Jr. fault. It was purely because of trash-ass Pete Carroll and his fucking kids that these motherfuckers held back. But every article I look at, they saying Dante Thornton under pressure. They don't never mention Jack Bech under pressure. They don't never mention nobody else. It's always Dante Thornton Jr. I'm like, he's 6'5", running a 4.3. The right coach will do the right things. He wasn't even coached last year. He played in like 3 games, and the rest was all DNPs. He's not developed. I'm just trying to figure out why is all this criticism coming his way. You know what I'm saying? Like Jack Bech only played a few games. I mean, ain't like he was running amazing routes, getting open, but they threw him the ball when they had a chance. Why? Because there was no respect there. No one respected Jack Bech or anyone on his wide receiving team. That's why he was open. I'm saying it's not like he was like, oh, look at Jack Bech. He ran an amazing route. He's wide open. No, it's because they didn't give a fuck and they just paid attention to Brock Bowers. So my problem is why is Dante Thornton being singled out as the guy who could get traded, the guy who can get cut, when really in reality, none of these young motherfuckers did nothing and it wasn't their fault.
No, that's real. That's real.
I'll let you go, Mike, because I got my rebuttal for that one, but
yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. Honestly, the main thing though too is it's because he's a big body receiver, but he plays like a speedster more so. Like he doesn't really play like a big body receiver. So the style of play that he plays, we have quite a few speedster receivers. So that's where I guess you could say it's not really like I would say he's getting cut. It's more so how far down the depth chart he's going to be.
Right.
You get me? Like he gonna have to step up and show like, nah, I need my PT. I need my reps.
Yeah, that was exactly it, because it's the speed factor. We got a bunch of speedy receivers out there. Now, the only thing I will say is the difference between him and Jack Bech from last year was his targets. Like, and that wasn't Dante Thornton's fault. So don't get me wrong on that. That was Geno's fault, because he felt like he was forcing the ball to Dante Thornton in times where he shouldn't have been throwing him the ball. And then I reference this. I just watched the NFL thing for them, referencing our season coming up for this year and our win percentage and the amount of wins that we might get and what people can do. Mm-hmm. They talked about Jack Bech in there, but they didn't say anything about Dante Thornton. And the reason being is because when you looked at it on TV, Geno was making him look bad. Hmm. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Geno or nothing like that, but he made him look bad because you put him in situations where it's like you treated him like he was DK Metcalf, but he's a rookie. Like, let him get there. You know what I'm saying? So put an eye on him that shouldn't be on him.
Yeah,
And that's
he didn't get a fair shake. Yeah,
he didn't get his fair shake. And he about to get it.
No, I feel you on that because I feel like he had at least 10 DMPs, and this is why I blame Pete Carroll. How the fuck you gonna develop players if they don't play? It just doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, like I'm gonna bring up my boy, for instance, his freshman season, he was at Santa Margarita, California, right here, SoCal. They just won the CIF championship.
yeah.
Right? His freshman year, they was trash. When I say trash, they was trash as fuck. The team is losing like fucking 40-10. It's the fourth quarter with 12 minutes left, and yet he's a freshman and he can't get on the field. How the fuck you gonna develop players or find out what you got in players if you don't play them when you're down 40-10? And that's exactly what happened to the Raiders last year. We played the Colts, we lost like 45-9 or some bullshit. Where the fuck are these young players? They need to be developed. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't blame them at all. This is all Pete Carroll and Sons, like it's a fucking business. It's these motherfuckers who stunted the growth of these young players. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just don't understand why they keep bringing up Dante Thornton's last chance. How the fuck is it his last chance? Like he played 17 games and he was just trash. He didn't even fucking get a chance to do shit. He made a few mistakes and he had some good plays. That's what a rookie do.
Yeah, it's year 2 of a rookie deal.
They don't watch film. Because what he was doing was blocking like a motherfucker. When you were seeing Genty getting them long runs, a lot of them shits was Dante Thornton blocking downfield like a motherfucker. Jack Best too, but he had that one hold on that long run, which, put a spotlight on him with that. But that's the shit with people that don't watch film, bro. Like, Dante Thornton was running the right routes. If he got open, Gino threw a fucking terrible ball if he threw it to him, or he threw it to somebody else, or he got sacked.
No, you're not lying. Because he would throw the ball up, but it would always be behind him.
Yeah. Like that one play. So let's remember the play that made us all hype for Dante Thornton Jr. That Patriots play. When he caught that bitch and he fell and slid and caught it, we was hyped for the play, but we didn't look at the reel. It was the pass.
Right.
He had to do so much to catch that motherfucker. They're like, I'd have been hyped too, man, on the ground. First down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't put it on Dante Thornton. He gonna have his chance. I think it's just the media wants something to say. They gotta find somebody.
Yeah, I get mad though because these are Raider insiders. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like motherfuckers from the Patriots. This ain't like motherfuckers from ESPN fucking North. This is Las Vegas. Like they you know what I mean? Like Bonsignor or whoever the fuck, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, are y'all watching the game or are you not watching the game? How the fuck could he be on the bubble when he's not developed? I just don't get it.
Yeah.
It's this dead period. They gotta talk about something and somebody.
That's trash.
Yeah, I mean it is for real. It is for real. But it's a thing. You know what I'm saying?
You're not lying.
Yeah.
It is.
They got to do it. But he wasn't given a fair chance.
No.
And that's the part that they're leaving out. When you're gonna say this, you gotta also say he wasn't given a fair chance. With the quarterback play that he had, with the offensive system that we were running, like, bro, it was no timing. It was no, like, bro, that shit looked terrible.
Nah, you're right. I just wanted to check y'all. What you think about that, Michael Belly?
Yeah, man. It was just overall it was a bad offense, man. Like they didn't really get an opportunity. None of the rookies had an opportunity to really show what they could do. So we can't really say like this is their last chance. This is really like their first legit opportunity to show something.
I agree, man.
Like,
that's what's up.
Because like we hopefully now have an upgraded O-line, and now we clearly address the quarterback position, so we should be able to see something from everybody right here in the improvements. Like we should be able to see improvements from the O-line. We should be seeing better QB play, and of course, finally see what these young receivers can do.
You're right. And speaking of quarterbacks, you're right though. That's key. It's all key, man. Because it starts up front. And I think we're gonna be so much better up front and everything behind that. But I need to know, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all. Like, when did you know? When did y'all know that Mendoza, that Fernando Mendoza, was the right guy for the Raiders? Like me myself, I'm gonna tell you like this. Like I had guys telling me on TikTok. They was like, "Hey, who you?" It was like, "Bro." So I did a video saying, "Man, who's the best quarterback coming out?" Motherfuckers telling me, "Hey, Fernando Mendoza." It's probably week 4. And I'm like, "Man, I don't fucking know about this shit." You know.
Yeah.
Then I started checking him out, right? Then I checked him out in the Oregon game. Then I checked him out in the Ohio State game. And I seen him at Ohio State. And people, they want to downplay Ohio State now. But Ohio State at that time was the best defense in college football.
Ever.
And the very first play, he got his fucking head popped off. Went to the sideline. I was like, "Oh shit!" Went to the sideline. Was out for like 2 plays. Came right back and dominated these motherfuckers. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this: my favorite quarterback last year coming into the season was Julian Saint. I'm like, Julian Saint is the best QB in college football. That's what I was thinking. And then when I seen Mendoza go against a better defense than what Saint went against, because nobody was talking about how good Indiana's defense was. Now they want. That's what I'm saying. This is all part of downplaying who he is. No one said that. Now Indiana defense turned out to be better than what people thought, but it's not full of 5 stars like Miami. It's not full of 5 stars like fucking Ohio State. So when I seen that Mendoza outplayed Saint, I was like, well, okay, I see what y'all talking about now. That's when I first really locked in on Mendoza. Man, how about y'all?
I would say it's probably around the playoffs. Probably around the playoffs, honestly. I honestly wasn't really like thinking about drafting him until then, bro. He wasn't my ideal choice, but I mean, he's our guy now, so hey, it is what it is. Like, I gotta support him. But I think he's a good quarterback. It's just stylistically, he wasn't my preference of a quarterback. I want more of like a true like dual threat. But I mean, if we could work with this and we could win games, I'm not mad at it. Like I done seen what Clint Kubiak did with a quarterback from my favorite college, what he did with Sam Darnold. So I'm like, he could do that with Sam Darnold. I think he'd do that with Fernando.
Right. Sam Darnold is trash. Seattle is gonna be trash
without Kubiak.
Same offense.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold, and I'm a USC fan. Sam Darnold is trash.
I'm gonna be honest, man. For me, that shit was probably like October, because I'm hearing the buzz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coming into the season, it was. I mean, and Mike and Rundown, they got at me about this on Rundown U, bro, because I like Drew Allen.
You like who?
I like Drew Allen. You know what I'm saying? And that was somebody that was on my radar.
Right.
But you know where my real biasness was at. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You don't even got to talk about that one, but
man,
you know, for real, I got on.
I don't know why.
And then, like you said, that Ohio State game, because when we were going through the whole college football season, and I get up and watch college football countdown every morning, and they were talking about that being the best defense of all time. And he went out there and did what he did on that defense after getting smacked in the mouth. Like, bro, so I was like, oh, this might be the guy. You know what I'm saying? And seeing that national championship game was still the deal for me. Right. Just that 4th and 5 run, like, it was size, bro. Pause, and you know, poise, footwork, the small things that you look for in a quarterback. He ain't gonna be the best coming out, but it was in October when I was like,
okay. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. I mean, because when you play the best talent, which he did in the college football playoffs, like right now, everybody want to downplay the talent he played. If you don't get the fuck out of here, he did his thing, man. And what I like about Mendoza, he got it out the mud, man. He got it out the fucking mud. Like, I watched I did watch every Texas game last year because my girl nephew was Brandon Baker, right tackle at Texas.
That's what's up.
He should be going to the draft this year. He should be a first round pick. He's a beast right here out of SoCal, modern day. So
We'll see. Hey,
he a beast. Bro.
Hey, man, we'll see. Hey, we might have to address right tackle next year in the draft. You never know.
Hey,
We never know.
That's what I'm hoping for, man. He's that guy, man. He's really that guy. He remind me of Tyron
That'd be
Smith.
fire.
He remind me of Tyron Smith.
Yeah.
He's the best. He's the best tackle out of here in the Inland Empire since Tyron Smith. So he's a beast, man. So I anytime I got friends who got sons at a bunch of colleges, so I watch a lot of Boise State games because of Dylan Riley, my boy. Rest in peace, his son, Dylan Riley. And I watched all the Texas games because of Brandon Baker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when I'm seeing Arch Manning, it's like, nah. This is pure name hype. Is he fast? Is he athletic as fuck? Absolutely. Is he cocking back throwing that bitch on 3rd and 9? Absolutely not, because that's where a quarterback is judged. You can do anything. You can play action on 2nd and 5. Oh, tricked you. Open tight end. But what the fuck are you going to do? What are you going to do? If the quarterback is judged on 3rd and 9. Everyone knows it's a pass. What are you going to fucking do? And in those situations, unless he was against AUB or some bullshit like that, he wasn't getting it done. You know what I mean?
You see what we did to him on 3rd and 9. You see what we did to him on 3rd and 9.
What's your squad against?
Bulldog.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready for that shit.
He wasn't ready. Hey, but go back and watch that film and watch my guy number 73, the right tackle. You tell me if he ain't the real deal.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that now. You know what I'm saying? Because real talk, I know one of my homeboys. I think they upstairs watching the stream right now. He a Texas fan, so I know he like shit. Who you talking about? You know, because you know what I'm saying. We play each other every year. You know what I'm saying? We got to go back. We got to go back to Austin this year. But real quick, what you were saying about they was talking about the competition with Indiana. They say Big Ten is the new SEC.
I feel the same way.
So what we talking about with this competition shit?
I feel the same way.
Big Ten. No, I don't.
They've been getting them dubs though. They've been getting them wins.
Yeah.
I mean, like right now, my son got offers in the Big Ten. He got offers in the ACC. I'm trying to get him to go to the Big Ten. I mean, I'm like,
tell him come to the SEC, baby, where it's real.
Hey.
I mean, he don't got the SEC offers yet. Hopefully he will this season. Right now, he's person to have.
Hey,
look,
is the crib offering him? I gotta know. Is the crib offering him?
Who?
USC.
Not yet. That's what he. That's his number one. That's his number one team right there. Because all his friends are at USC. They all went last year, and
hopefully,
because he's played in the Trinity League. You know what I mean? He played in the Trinity League, and he plays for Corona Centennial. He's all D1. So everybody he knows, Mark Bowman, fucking any weapon that's going to SC, he know all of these motherfuckers. So that's his number one.
Hopefully this year.
Hey, yo.
Right now he's leaning Cal Berkeley right now. But we're gonna see what the season brings. But I want him to play in the Big Ten. I want him to play against the best players. The best players in the Big Ten now.
Hey, look. I hope your son get to see this, so I can tell him, come to the SEC, please. Come to the SEC. Come to Georgia if come to Georgia. Look, we put them into the league. The Big Ten, they had their run, but they haven't got this. Because you know what? If the Big Ten would have ran up against Georgia this year, we would have seen something different. Every time they run up against a real SEC team, we were the real SEC team. Texas was good too, but we were that team. We ran up against somebody we done played 3 times. Well, 2 times. Like we had a tough game against Ole Miss. And then Ole Miss they didn't look the same that they did the next game. Hey, look. So, hey. Look, the sportsman, come to the SEC, baby. Please, I want you to.
Hey, I'm telling you like this. Like I said, I want him in the Big Ten, but let him get an SEC offer. I'm gonna tell you like this. You a Georgia fan, then you should know about the freshman y'all had last year, defensive end JJ Honey.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's his boy. They played at Santa Margarita together out here in SoCal. That's one of his friends. If he get a look out to Georgia, best believe he's going to Georgia. I don't give a fuck you want to go or not. You're going to Georgia. That's so simple as that.
Hey, look, hey, tell him, if you get a chance to tell your son to Chris Cole, the linebacker that played for them, number 9. He from here, like right around the corner. You know what I mean? and he the next CJ Allen back there. So I hope your son gets a comeback. Real talk.
I hope so, man. I hope so, man. Because end of the day, I want him in the SEC. But if he don't get no SEC offers, I want him in the Big Ten. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go to the big dogs.
Yeah, he got some cousins over there. And he got this motherfucker. He's Samoan. He got cousins in every fucking. He got cousins in fucking USC. He got cousins at fucking Cal. He got cousins at fucking every big college. He got fucking Alabama. He got cousins everywhere. This motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because they all like that.
That's what's up. Shout out to your son, bro. Big.
Yeah. Hey, Psych Fiatangaluya, man. He's a fucking animal, man. I'm telling y'all right now.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see him.
We're going to have to look at
Hey, he a right guard at Corona Centennial. Corona Centennial.
Yeah.
Centennial right now. He's 6'5", 365.
Hey, look, real talk. Let me give a shout out while we on the kids. My homeboy's nephew and my homeboy's son. His dad's a Raider fan. He out in where he say he at? He out in Portland right now at the Nike shit. Like he a top ranked receiver and DB out here. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. He going to Tech now. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? DeMarcus Brown, keep a lookout for him, bro, because I know you be on the college shit. DeMarcus Brown, your son might already know him. Your son might already know who he is.
I mean, he know everybody in SoCal. You already know SoCal. Hey, we ain't trying to get to no debate or nothing like that, but we already know SoCal is where all the weapons is coming from right now.
They do. Hey, look, that beef and potatoes come from down here. That beef and potatoes, them D tackles, them linemen. Yeah, we breed them.
Hey, them O-line guys, them motherfuckers is coming from right here in SoCal, man. Right here in Modern Day, Corona Centennial.
They are
St. John Bosco. And you know what I'm saying? Like he one of those. He's one of those guys. He's one of those.
Hey, as long as he come to the SEC, hey, I'm gonna be a fan wherever he goes. Because you my dog, man. and I'm a rock with him. But if he come to Georgia, just know you're gonna see me on Saturdays. I'm gonna have that jersey just like I got Chris Cole's on for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Raiders.
Hey, I'll be happy as fuck, man. He get an SEC offer. I don't give a fuck where it's at. He get an SEC offer, he going. He already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? he got a bunch of Pac-12 offers. I'm like, man, fuck all of them. You ain't playing in the Pac-12. You either fucking with Cal or you finna fucking fuck with this Big Ten or we trying to shoot for the SEC. Period.
Hey, look, man. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it, but I gotta get up out of here, bro. But hey, look, bro. You already know. I appreciate it. I appreciate you asking us to come on. And we gonna get you back on there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep crossing over. But once again, bro, like I said, my mom, this was one of the biggest interviews that she liked when you was on there, bro. So I'm gonna give you your love. I'm gonna give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the sportsman, bro. The Hood Commentary. We locked in. Everybody locked in. Y'all gonna see us this year. This shit gonna go up. When we be winning this shit, y'all really gonna see what we do with this shit. But man, I appreciate it, bro. And shout out to the guys, shout out to everybody, man. And you know what I'm saying? Thank you, bro. Thank you for sure. Because this is big. This is the first one that we got to go, you know what I'm saying, pull up together and do this shit like that. So this is history right here.
Yeah.
We appreciate it, bro. I know I do for sure.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt, man. To moms, man. Tell her I appreciate it. And I appreciate her even paying attention to what her son do. That's love off top. But then seeing what he doing, what the son doing with other motherfuckers, that's even more. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah.
My mom resting in peace. So you already know, like, I appreciate mom all the way, man. So hey, good looking.
I know she probably gonna stay tapped in while I leave out, man. But hey, once I get out that motherfucker, bro, I'm tapping in with y'all all y'all for sure.
Hey, I hope so, man. I hope so, man. I wish you was able to stay. Man, life be life, and we got shit to do.
Yeah. Hey, look, y'all still on here, man, and I done got out of there in time. You know I'm coming right back.
For sure. Hey, always. Right. For sure. Yeah, we got one. So we only got a few more topics left, but you see how long these motherfuckers go, man. I wish we had 10 more minutes, but I feel you though.
All right, bros, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, Mike. I'm gonna get with you, man. Thank you again, bro.
All right, buddy. I'll tap in with you.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, one.
Yep. Hell yeah.
So shit, let me get to the next topic, my guy. I was saying, man, do you expect Max to be a Raider this entire season? If you do, why? If you don't, why?
Yeah, I expect them to be a Raider for the remainder of the season. I honestly don't see us being that bad of a team this year. I think we're gonna push for like 7 to 8 wins.
Mm.
So I think you get me. We'll be a competitive team, and he'll be wanting to see like what we're building off with the continuity.
Right. I'm kinda up and down with it because I feel like
Mhm.
since he's requested that trade, I feel like they don't really care how you feel. I feel like
Yeah,
I could be wrong, you feel me? But I feel like this has been requested. Now let's just keep on looking and see what's the best we can get. Because at the end of the day, they know they need to build a team. But it's nice to build a team with a weapon like Max. Ain't like he's 36. He's only what 28.
yeah,
So I mean, I see it both ways. But I feel like if somebody calls us in September or October before the trade deadline and they say, "Hey, we got this first round pick, we got this, and we got this player," I just don't see them turning that down. You know what I mean? And on top of that, end of the day, Max wants to win now. He don't want to
yeah.
win next year or the year after. He want to win right now. Like right now, he's not coming into the season thinking, "I want us to be a little bit better than last year." No, he don't give a fuck about that. He wants to win right
No,
now. He wants to
no,
win.
that's real.
You know what I mean? If they're looking like they're going to the playoffs right now, he might shut the fuck
Mhm.
up. But if they come out and
Yeah,
we're not looking like a playoff team, it's gonna
yeah,
you know, feel like it's gonna be requested.
yeah. And that's valid. That's definitely valid, bro. I feel like if we come out looking like shit, I wouldn't be shocked to see him asked to be traded. I wouldn't be surprised with that at all, honestly. But I really think we're gonna surprise a lot of people this season. I think we're gonna surprise a lot of people this season.
Now I'm with you. I'm with you. But my only thing that's
Mhm.
stopping me from really, really, truly believing like 100% is the wide receiver group. I just feel like if we
Yeah.
just get one veteran, if we can get one veteran wide receiver, I don't care if it's Debo Samuel. If we can get
Mhm.
one veteran wide receiver, I feel like you feel. I feel like we can get in 7, 8 wins. I feel like we can be on the wild card knocking on the door. But I feel like it's gonna come down to the kicking game. I don't trust Matt Gay. I feel like it's gonna come down to what are you doing on 3rd and 9? Are you getting open? Are you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
they're bracketing Brock Bowers. What are you gonna do? I feel like the majority of our season is gonna come down to that. It's gonna be a good running game, but you can't run the
Mhm.
ball at 3rd and 8. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think all that's just gonna come down to.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real. And we're gonna have to really see what this wide receiver room's got. Like that's really gonna let us know what we can do as an offense and what's missing if we are missing anything.
Right.
Because like not only do we gotta see like do we have a wide receiver one, but this is like a big proving year for guys like Trey Tucker, for example. This is his contract year, so he has to really show if he wants to get paid. And like at that point too, it's like, do you deserve wide receiver one money? Like
Fuck
it's
that.
tough to say. You get
Fuck
me? Like that's tough to say.
that.
Like
I would say it for you.
I don't think so. Like maybe I could see giving him around maybe like 15, 16 mil a year, like to be like a high end too.
Right.
But I don't know about wide receiver one money right now.
And exactly, and to me, that's the whole issue. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you don't have someone that you snap the ball, you look to your left. I mean, you snap the ball, you look to the seam route. That's your number one read, and you see that the
Hmm.
linebacker and the safety is bracketing him. If you don't see no one running that post route, that's going to clear it out, and you can trust their hands. Because we got to remember, Trey Tucker used to have some shaky ass hands. His hands got a
Yeah.
lot better this year. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't trust these guys, if they're not coming down with the ball, I feel like the Raiders are in position to lose a lot of very, very close games, specifically because of that. If they just can trust these guys, I feel like they'd win these close games. But I feel like if these guys can't get it done in crunch time, these young receivers, the
Mhm.
Raiders are going to lose a lot of close games. You know what I'm saying? That they would win if they had a veteran receiver.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really going to be the deciding factor right there, honestly, is can these wide receivers get it done? Now, I I was suggesting earlier in the offseason, I don't know what your thoughts are on this, but what if this wide receiver room isn't looking up to par, but you think we could be competitive this year? would you fuck around and do something like go get like a Justin Jefferson or something?
Absolutely. I would without hesitation. I mean, I love me some Jeremiah Smith. But what's my chance of getting Jeremiah Smith? Probably slim to none. But do I want Jeremiah Smith over Justin Jefferson? No, they're both great players. We're thinking that Jeremiah Smith's going to be a great player like Jefferson.
Yeah.
Right now, we know Jefferson is. If I can get Jefferson right now for my first round pick next year and the second round pick, I'm doing it today.
Oh yeah. That I was on the same sentiment. And some people were telling me, "Oh, we should wait and draft somebody," but it's no guarantee we're going to be in position to draft one of these top wide receivers next year, especially if we're winning games and we're competitive.
Right.
It makes sense if that's what you want as a top wide receiver to take y'all over the top, then you might as well use it now. While you have it now, it has some value. Spend it. Spend it now and get that look and spend it on something that you really want.
No, you're right, because it's a double-edged sword at the end of the day, because they're like, well, maybe we should tank for Jeremiah Smith. Tank for Jeremiah Smith, you lose Max Crosby automatically. He's not going to be here for that.
Yeah.
He's not. So at the end of the day, we're going to have to get Jeremiah Smith. You're going to have a top 5 pick. And Raider Nation is not going to be happy with a top 5 pick. I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about on the offseason. We won't be happy with a top 5 pick. But you got to look at what happened with Cincinnati. They drafted Joe Burrow, had a top 5 pick. They got Jamar Chase. But if you feel like if you're winning enough games that you're not going to be in the top 5, and if Minnesota is a fucking dumpster fire, you send that pick.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that 100%, man. I would rather just get it now and get the guaranteed superstar.
Right.
In my opinion, I still think he's arguably in the conversation for the top wide receiver spot in the NFL.
No doubt about it.
If you had that's a crazy 3-headed monster. If you think about it, with him, Brock Bowers, and Ashton Jeanty, that's a 3-headed monster right there.
Come on, man. Come on. That right there, that's the future. That builds for the next 5 years. I don't give a fuck what he wants. Bring him over, pay him now. I mean, you lock him in because, like I said, man, that's a trio. That's a crazy trio, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not even trio. That's a quadruple. You got the Mendoza.
Oh, you're right.
Jefferson. The future is set. So, I mean, to me, that's a no-brainer, and I hope that's something that they consider. But I don't think Minnesota's going to be that bad. I think that I actually think that Kyler Murray's going to do his thing over there. He's definitely going to win the job. I think he's going to do his thing over there.
Hopefully. I mean, if he doesn't look up to par, that's when I think there's the possibility of a Justin Jefferson trade.
Right, for sure. No, you're right, 100%. That's what's going to determine it. He's a good guy. He's going to stay quiet. But if they over there looking like trash, that's when it's our time, man. That's when it's our time. Yeah. But shit. Now go ahead.
Oh, and I feel like it's only fair. Like, a lot of people get mad at receivers for doing that, but it's like, at the end of the day, that's how they get their bread and butter. That's how they get their coin, is by getting the ball thrown to them. Right. If that quarterback is trash or they're not able to get the ball to them, that's costing them money.
Yep. 100%. I get it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm never mad at players controlling their own destiny. Because guess what? If the team feel like it's the best move for them to move on, which will move on from you and move you from fucking Los Angeles to fucking Indianapolis, they're gonna fucking do it. Who wants to move from LA to Indianapolis? No fucking body. You know what I mean?
I would hate that.
I hate that as a player, but they're gonna do what's best for the team. So you as a player, you gotta do what's best for you, man. It's simple and plain.
Yeah.
But shit, we're about halfway through the show, man. We went hella long on these segments and shit, but it's all good now. But right now, it's time for the little halftime segment, man. And it's called you ever seen this shit? But it's called Who Out Their Goddamn Mind, man. So we're gonna find out who out their goddamn mind right now.
Halftime. Hey, spokesman, who out their goddamn mind?
Hey, Machiavelli.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you who out their goddamn mind, my guy.
Okay.
Anybody thinking that fucking the Raiders should use a fucking roster spot on Aiden O'Connell? I just fucking can't. I'm reading messages, people telling me he's a solid number 3. Motherfucker, compared to what other number 3? What are we talking about here? What number 3 are you comparing him to? Fuck a number 3. For one, you need to use that fucking pick for a safety. Use that fucking roster spot for another corner. Or use that roster spot for another O lineman. Use that roster spot for another linebacker. Why the fuck would you use it on Aiden O'Connell when you know what the fuck he is? When you can get that from an free agent, it just makes no sense to me. It makes zero fucking sense.
No, that's real. That's real. But I mean, he's on a cheap deal at this point, so it's like, why not? That's what it is. It's just like he's on a cheap deal, and more than likely, he's not going to see the field at all. Like he's probably going to be the emergency quarterback.
And an emergency to do what? Go out there and do some weird ass shit? We don't need that shit. Like, why pay for that? Like, some people think that the Raiders should bring him back next year. This is the last year of his contract. We haven't extended.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, we haven't extended him for a reason. And to me, I would rather see what I got from these undrafted free agent quarterbacks. I'd rather see what I got from this Baylor quarterback before I fucking put him on as my third quarterback. Fuck that. I'm using these guys on the practice squad to get better. Aiden O'Connell, see you later. You're getting cut like scissors, and I'm finna see what the fuck I can do with that roster spot. I got a lot of AOC stepdaddies. They will defend him with their life. And I can't fucking take it. And y'all thinking that he should take up a roster spot? I'm telling you right now, y'all out your goddamn mind, man. Period.
No, that's valid. That's valid for sure, bro. I mean, who knows? There is a good chance he may not even make the roster. If there's guys that are showing like now they deserve that spot more, like you said, like a safety or a corner that show it. Because you have the future already in Mendoza, and you have a solid quarterback in Kirk. Like, I feel like you should be fine with those two alone.
Yeah, exactly. Next year, what you do, you sign a new backup quarterback. There's no reason to bring Aiden O'Connell back. Why? What's the point? To come out there and throw the ball at people's fucking feet? No, we don't need that shit.
To throw it to the other team's corners?
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't want to fucking see that. To me, that's what I'm saying. That's why, man, you out your goddamn mind if y'all think we should fucking use a fucking roster spot on that motherfucker, man. Period.
Yeah.
Man. Now, let's switch some gears real quick, man, and go to the NBA real quick, man. You already know I'm a Laker fan, diehard Laker fan, man. And it's a lot of things that just transpire with the Lakers. A lot of things just happen, man. But I look at this team right now. I look at Luka Doncic, who's like, people don't know this. People think my favorite player is LeBron James. He's my favorite Laker for a long time because I just respect the game. I respect what he's been doing. My favorite player has been Luka Doncic for the past 7 years at least. Since he's been 20, he's been my favorite player in the league. But my question is this: when you're looking at this Laker roster, trades, everything, they use all their trade capital to get Kessler. So they have no more draft picks, first-round draft picks for like the next 6 years or some crazy shit. Do you think Luka Doncic can be the first superstar to not win a chip in LA?
It's possible, but I think he's going to end up getting him a chip when it's all said and done. I think he'll get at least one. I think so. Now,
go ahead.
Is it going to be with Kessler and them? I don't know. Like, for some reason, I foresee in the future we might fuck around, do something crazy, like go trade for like Jokic or something like that to pair up with Luka.
But you need first round picks. We don't have them. We gave them all up for Kessler.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the whole problem.
We're probably gonna have to include Kessler on that deal to go get him for sure.
Kessler and whatever other player we got on the squad, that's good. Like, that's what I'm saying. You know, like, I like Kessler as a player, but he's never played a whole fucking season. I like Grimes as a weapon, but he's been off the bench. Like, this team, to me, some people think this team is better than last year's team, but I'm like, I don't know how you think that. I don't know how you think that. If they would have brought at least one player back from last year, I feel a lot better. If they brought back Smart, I feel a lot better. If they brought back Rui, I feel a lot better. For the fact that they brought no one back from the playoff team except for fucking Slim Shady.
Yeah, it's a fresh start, so that's why it's like it's hard to like have expectations either. Like, we could be really bad for all we know this year.
That's what I expect. To be real with you, like, they was fourth last year, and Laker fans were still talking shit and not satisfied. Okay, is it because you wasn't satisfied, or is it because you just hating on LeBron James? It was more because they was hating on him. Now you got what you wanted. He's not there. Would you think we finna get a chip? Think we finna look at San Antonio. Look at Oklahoma City. Look at the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
I think the Lakers are better than any of them motherfucking teams. Look at the Houston Rockets with a healthy KD, you know what I mean, with a healthy Amen Thompson. Where do the fuck the Lakers? Look at Minnesota with Ball and with Ant-Man. Where the fuck do the Lakers fit in? And this is my main thing. One thing about LeBron James that no one can ignore or deny is he was one of the best leaders in the NBA his entire career. One thing about Luka, he's never been a fucking leader. He don't know how to lead. He goes out there, he's going to shoot the ball 27 times a night. He's going to score about 38 points a game this season. Fucking Slim Shady's going to be trying too hard to live up to the expectations of the money. He's only going to average about 19, 20 points a game. He's not going to be the same player.
Yeah.
And is that going to make us happy as Laker fans? No, I want the same fucking energy. Everyone they winning right now was for Luka Doncic. And as a Laker fan, I'm realistic, but I'm going off of their energy right now.
Yeah.
I don't think this team is good enough, but Luka think it's good enough. I don't think it's good enough. I wouldn't want to take Luka and throw him under this bus, but this is what's going to happen. It's been a lot of distractions. People took all their hate out on LeBron James and ignored all the bullshit Luka did.
Yeah.
But now with LeBron not there, Laker fans are going to start turning on Luka Doncic. I can see this shit like fucking Stevie Wonder can see some. I'm telling you, man, it's going to happen.
Yeah, they have high expectations. Us Laker fans have a high expectation, so they want to see a winner. And if you don't produce that, they're going to speak on it, and they might go a little overboard with it, but that's the passionate Laker fan for you.
No, that's true. I mean, but I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. But my thing is the passionate Laker fan has turned into a passionate Laker / hater, depending on who's putting on the jersey. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's kind of blurred. That's kind of blurred the whole Laker vision. That's why right now, when I look at the comments, I see a lot of people who are okay with saying, with the Lakers not being good right now. How the fuck y'all switch your whole mentality to now you're okay with us not being good? Understand this. Mm-hmm. We have to be good because Luka Doncic can opt out of his contract in 2028. We don't got fucking 10 years. It's no guarantee he's going to be here for 8 years like LeBron. He won the chip in 2020, 2 years in. He could have dipped. He came back. If Luka don't win this chip by 2028, he can bounce and we get zero. That's why it's important for Rob Pelinka to do his fucking job right now. And what he's doing right now, I don't know what the fuck he doing.
Yeah, he must have like a big plan or something, because I don't think this is the final roster, like the way it's looking right now. I hope it's not the final roster for the year.
Man, I'm scared, man. They only got one roster spot left. They fucking paid Kessler all this money. Then they want to offer Jonathan Kuminga $20 million when he just got $48 million the 2-year contract before that, and that's why he ain't signed the contract. I don't like. To me, the Laker fans have been aiming their frustration at the wrong person. It should have been at Rob Pelinka this whole time. You have to have a team. They didn't aim that frustration. They didn't aim that frustration at Kobe when the Lakers didn't make the playoffs for fucking years and years and years. It wasn't Kobe's fault. They brought in Luau Deng and Chris Mim. Let's be consistent here. That's on the people who's creating the team. And right now they hate LeBron James so much they took the heat off of Rob Pelinka. Yeah.
And it's been a lot of questionable moves over the years, and some big risk, high reward moves that didn't end up working out. So it's finally when he's gonna have to make something happen that's okay, bro, that's the move that keeps you here. Because if not, I wouldn't be shocked too if they tell Pelinka that's it.
Right.
I wouldn't be shocked with that either.
And that's what I'm hoping for, man. Because I feel like he's doing Laker Nation. That's the only other nation I even say. They doing us a disservice, man. Because come on, man. He don't know how to build around superstars, man. The Lakers had a great team in 2020. People want to downplay the bubble. But that was a great Lakers team all the way around. That was the best team before the bubble. That was the best team in the NBA. That team was with AD and fucking LeBron jumping off the gym and Caruso and fucking Danny Green and all. That was the
squad.
Yeah, that was a squad. Rondo, keep that squad. What are you fucking doing? And what do you do? They dismantle the team, and then everyone's looking at LeBron like it's not like that. This isn't boxing. You're not telling LeBron James to go catch a fade with somebody. This is a team game. You have to have a team, and I feel like all the pressure's been lit off Pelinka, and it's been pissing me off, man, for years. I don't.
Yeah, bro. I mean, sooner or later, I mean, I'm sure with the new ownership and stuff too, they're gonna take notice, and I'm sure he, his job is under review as well as these players. Like, so we'll see if at the end of this upcoming year, or by the end of the season, if he's still employed with with the Lakers. I was about to say the Raiders.
I don't think so, because I don't think this team is going to win 50 games. I think this team is going to win barely over 40. I think this is going to be a play-in team or very close to a play-in team, which is a major step back for no reason. For no reason. I mean, even if you let LeBron James go, you can do a better job of filling in the roster than what he did, and that's my whole issue. I'm not a fan of Rob Pelinka, period.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid. Like, he should be able to actually take advantage now. Now that LeBron money's not there, like, take advantage of that.
Do something with it. Do something. Yeah. You had Norman Powell. I think if they'd have brought in Norman Powell with Luka and Austin Reeves, that's pretty fucking solid. That's pretty solid. There were some guys that we could have brought in for the money that he overpaid for other guys. You know what I'm saying? So, Rob Pelinka, get on the fucking phone. Get your shit together, man. There's no fucking excuse. This is LA. It's the Lakers. We don't want to hear that shit, man. We don't hear that. We don't want to hear that shit, man. And we're going to turn on you before we turn on Luka. Real Laker fans, listen to me. Real Laker fans, listen to me. I know y'all hated LeBron, which was stupid as fuck. That's only because y'all love Kobe, just like I do. But eventually, when you put on that jersey, you got to let that shit go. Let's put that hate where it goes, which is Rob Pelinka.
He brought us a championship. Like, I have no hate for LeBron. Like, at the end of the day, he brought us a championship. He repped us, and he showed the Lakers a lot of love. The city of Los Angeles a lot of love. So, it is what it is. Like, unfortunately, that was the end of the road for that story. Now it's time for a new chapter for him.
Yeah, exactly. I feel good about it, though. I don't feel good about the future right now. I mean, at all. I don't like where we're going the next 2-3 years. I don't feel like this team is good enough compared to the league. Like I say, I compare everything not to my heart. I compare everything to the rest of the league. And when I see with the rest of the league, this team is not going to win a fucking thing. And Luka's in danger of being the first player to not win a ring as a Laker and be a superstar. Now, I got another question for you, man.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do KD get so many passes for failing on so-called super teams? They love to say super team this, super team that. This motherfucking KD played in Brooklyn with fucking Kyrie Irving, James Harden, trash. He played in Phoenix. Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, trash. He just he gets so many fucking passes, right? But that just tells me it's not as easy as people think it is. Just because you give good players that you're gonna win. This shit was trash. Why the fuck do he get so many passes, man? And he hasn't won since he went to a complete Golden State team that had the best record in the NBA, even though he was the best player on that team. I'm not gonna take that away from him. He was the best player. I love me some Steph Curry. What they call him the babyface assassin. I love me some Steph Curry.
Yeah.
But KD was the best player on that team when he was there. There's really no argument with that. But why the fuck he gets so many passes for being fucking trash on these so-called super teams? I just don't fucking get it.
Honestly, I wish I could give you the answer to that one. That I really have no idea, bro. But I guess you could say it's the name, but, LeBron gets criticized a lot for certain things. Like if he doesn't accomplish certain things in the season, within the postseason. So it's a wild, like, how they, selective politicking. It's some selective politicking right there where they got for KD where they try to protect him in a way. I mean, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. It's just as a team player, I don't know. Like, I don't think he got what it takes to get it done.
No.
Besides that opportunity with arguably one of the greatest offenses possible.
No doubt about it. And I love me some. This is not a shot at KD. I love me some Kevin Durant. But to me, this just tells you how fucking great LeBron James really is. If you take LeBron, you put him in Brooklyn with Kyrie and James Harden, they're going to the finals. If you put LeBron James in Phoenix with Devin Booker and fucking Bradley Beal, they're going to the Western Conference Finals. And for the fact that he did none of that, and he just gets to just skate around and just live life without the turmoil. I mean, to me, that shit is weird as fuck. And like you said, that just what's the word for it? Confirms the selective politicking, and that's what I don't like, man. I like to call shit straight, man. That's what I like to do.
No, that's real. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. It's better to call it like it is than to sugarcoat shit, for real.
Yeah, the shit bothers me, man. It just bothers me, man. And a lot, and what people don't know, like some Lakers fans, they think, oh, you're a LeBron fan. If you don't get the fuck out of here, I'm a Kobe guy, first of all. But I'm a sports guy. I'm a sports guy, which means I'm a Kobe guy, I'm a Kyrie guy, I'm a Curry guy, I'm a LeBron guy. I'm a guy of all great players. That's just how it is. I'm not biased at all. Even in the NFL, I'm not biased of great players. You know what I'm saying? But since he's been in LA, I just understood what he really been through in his career. And I'm not down with the hating culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's a hating culture that I don't fuck with. And that's how I end up turning I turned into a LeBron criticizer. I was a LeBron criticizer and turned into a LeBron defender because of so much weird hate. I just don't fuck with it.
Yeah, I agree, bro. It's this new generation of sports fans, really. This new generation on social media, they're kind of weird, bro. They have like weird agendas, and no matter what, whether the player does good or bad, you already know they're gonna hate. And it's like, for what, bro? It's stupid.
I tell them all the time, man. That's a female trait, man. Leave that to the honeys, man. That's weird, man. That shit is weird as fuck, man. So let's switch these gears just a little bit, man. I need to know, man.
Hell yeah.
And look how I worded this right here. Who is your greatest NBA player of all time, and who is your best NBA player of all time? Those are two different things. The greatest and the best are two different things.
Okay. My greatest, so my GOAT, and it's gonna be biased, but I feel like it's a valid answer, but I'm going with Kobe. My GOAT's Kobe. That's who I grew up getting to watch. And I've seen Kobe do some great things. Now, the best of all time, it might have to be Kobe again, honestly, or Jordan.
Okay.
I have to go with Kobe or Jordan right there.
Okay. You want to break that shit down? Why? Why is Kobe the greatest of all time? Keep in mind the word greatest. And what
I got to see him do it local. He was right here, our superstar right here in Los Angeles. So I got to see it in my backyard, and it was dope to witness like all those 20 years of him playing for us. And he just had that killer instinct where in clutch moments you knew, like, put the ball in Kobe's hands. Like he got it. He gonna make it happen.
Right. And when it comes to Kobe, I remember a point in time where I felt like Kobe passed Jordan. I felt like it was a time, I believe it was around the time where he hit that buzzer beater over the Utah Jazz in the playoffs. It was about 3 seconds on the clock. Everybody named Mama knew Kobe was getting that ball. He came off that tiny little screen, mid-range, hands all in his face. Bang! And he grabbed the jersey and she grabbed his jersey and pulled the chest. Like, I love me some fucking Kobe, man. It's the mentality, it's the drive, it's the will to win.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I've taken myself out of bias parts now. I look at the Lakers, I look at anybody as if I fucking grew up in Indianapolis. I don't give a fuck. If I grew up in Minnesota, I'm right. Yeah. So I'm looking like, okay, greatest player.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the greatest player. I mean, we ain't old enough to see every player that's fucking playing, right? But I think the greatest player, it's hard. It's really hard for me to say. It's really hard for me to say Kobe. It's really hard for me to say Jordan, just because they never won without a particular system. They never won without a particular coach, right? I think the greatest player, it could be either Kareem or it could be Bill Russell. Like if they didn't have MVPs back when Bill Russell played, but if they did, he'd have at least 8 MVPs, right? And then we wouldn't even be having this Jordan debate. But they didn't, they named the MVP after him, but there was no MVPs at that time. But he has 11 chips. He'd have at least 8 MVPs. So I look at it like, okay, maybe not Jordan, maybe Kareem, maybe Bill Russell. Like I said, this is a take away from Michael Jordan but at the same time, I'm looking at it unbiasedly. You were 1-9 in the playoffs before you got Scottie Pippen and fucking Phil Jackson. You've never won with them. You never won without him. Never won without him. Ever. Then I look at Kobe Bryant and I look at Shaq. They lost. They lost with Don Nelson. Right? Played in the playoffs and they lost. They got fucking Phil Jackson, automatic 3-peat. He just did 2 3-peats in Chicago. Right?
Yeah.
And that's why, to me, I really can't put as much as these ain't taken away from the greatness of these players. But if you can only win in one system, I can't necessarily say that you're the greatest player because I've seen you not win without that system. Right?
No, that's valid. That's real.
That's just how I feel about it, right?
Yeah, and that's a fair argument to have for sure. Like if there's people that you've seen do it in multiple different systems, then that's a valid argument to have right there, for sure. Because not everybody was a system-dependent person to win it.
Real shit. And that triangle was that lethal. It was that lethal. Now, when I look at, and this is why over the years, I'm telling you, I used to argue down about LeBron James. I used to be, fuck you, Kobe this, Kobe that. I used to argue and damn near get into a fight with my He's such a LeBron fan that he has LeBron jerseys on no matter what team he goes to. He's such a LeBron fan. And I would fight him tooth and nail. But then I look back and I say that was in 2012.
Yeah.
I can't argue. There's nothing to argue anymore. And people want to put, he played for these different teams. He was the MVP on every team, and he was the system on every team.
Yeah, that's valid.
To me, he has to be in that conversation of greatest of all time, specifically because no system made him win. He won this. He created the system. And you say, well, how did he create the system? Okay, simple. Tyronn Lue. Has he won the chip since?
No.
Eric Spoelstra. Has he won a chip since?
Nope.
Mike Vogel. Is he even in the fucking league coaching? You
I don't think so.
You see where I'm going with this? And that's why I just respect the greatness of a LeBron James. That's why I turned into a LeBron James defender, because it just when you really put it together with zero bias, none of the shit he's ever done has made any sense. So I put him in that top 3 as far as greatest of all time. It's hard for me to put him as one but I have him in that 3. You know what I'm saying? But we talk about greatest talents. I mean, it's Kobe, is fucking Jordan. It's a few players who got the greatest talents. And then when you talk about best player.
Best player? Shit. Honestly, that might even be Bron. That you might have to go with Bron right there.
Crazy. Never thought I'd be saying this type of shit, man. Never. I used to be such a LeBron hater, bro. But you look at what he's done. Like, you got people, they say, well, Magic's my favorite player. LeBron's Magic, except for he jumps out the fucking gym. Like he's a one of one. Kobe is a carbon copy of MJ. Either he's a better MJ, or you can't be better than the teacher. He's one of the two. But who the fuck compare LeBron to? LeBron James, to me, LeBron James is Magic Johnson. He's Sean Kemp. He's Chris Paul. He's all these players wrapped in one. He's a one of one. So, like, I think I would probably have to put him as the best player. People are gonna say, "What about the champion?" It's a team game, bro. It's a team game.
Yeah,
But I think
100%.
I think he's the best player I've ever seen because he does every single thing. There's nothing he doesn't do. Now he doesn't do it better than everything. He's not a better defender, one-on-one defender than Kobe was. Kobe was a really good defender, first team defender. But he's a passer like Magic. He's a rebounder like Karl Malone. And he shoots a better 3-point percentage than Kobe and MJ. This is different, bro. I just can't even explain it.
Yeah. That's always like a tough conversation, like, or like to really answer. Like, and if you do have an answer, it's like you can't really go wrong with your answer. Like, I feel like all of them have valid like arguments for like that top spot.
Right. I agree, man. I agree. It's really it's a good argument to have. It's a good debate to have, but you can't have this debate. You can't really have a debate if you're going to be biased. Like, we're all like, we from LA. I'm born in LA, SoCal, all the way around. Like, I'm a Laker fan. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like in the NBA, I have one team. I'm a Laker fan. And in the NFL, I have one team. I'm a Raider fan. But I still understand that Deion Sanders was the best corner I ever seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay not to be biased, man.
No, that's real. That's real. Like, there's times where you can admit it. And some people may not like your opinion, but you're telling it like it is.
It's the truth, man. And people don't understand that this is not what I expected to do. This is not what I expected. I grew up. I remember when Kobe got drafted. You know what I'm saying? Me and Kobe are around the same age, so I remember this shit. You know what I'm saying? Kobe was my guy, and that don't mean he's not my guy. He's still my guy. But no one can ever pass him.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be another Kobe, bro, or anybody close to that.
No, I do like this AJ DeBonza, and I do like fucking this Darren. I forgot his last name. He's number 1 and number 2 pick. Them motherfuckers is raw. Have you checked them out in the Summer League?
Honestly, I haven't got a chance to check out the Summer League yet. I need to tap in. Do they play this weekend?
Most likely. They just played. They played each other yesterday on YouTube and watch AJ DeBonza. This motherfucker is nuts. And then the cat, this cat Darren. I forgot his last name. The number 2 pick. The other night I seen him put up 25 and 12, and he's a Kobe. He's a Kobe Bryant guy. To him, Kobe's his favorite guy. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to check him out.
These two,
and I might sound a little biased here, but it's because I the highlights I have seen have been Laker highlights. I like that Cameron Carr kid that we drafted.
Oh, Cameron Carr's a beast.
Yeah, I like Cameron Carr.
I love Cameron Carr. He's a steal for us, man. And I'm hoping that that we can find a way to give him minutes. I mean, our bench was the worst in the NBA last year. There's no reason he can't come off the bench for 12 minutes a game to start, whatever it is. He's over Jake LaRavia. Don't get me started on Jake LaRavia. Give me some Cameron Carr. I really like Cameron Carr. No, you're not biased on that. I really like Cameron Carr, man. He's a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
He can play some defense. He's athletic. He's everything Thiero is not.
Oh yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Like him a lot. Thiero's an athlete, but he can't defend, can't shoot. This guy, Cameron Carr, can shoot, he can defend, and he can jump out the gym. I love me some Cameron Carr, man. Shout out Cameron Carr. Yeah, we agree on that for sure.
Mm.
See, now I got another one for you, man.
Okay.
Same situation. Who is the greatest quarterback of all time, and who is the best quarterback of all time?
Okay, so the greatest quarterback of all time, that's for sure. That's Tom Brady right now. There's no denying that. Now, the best quarterback, like the person I seen to do the like most incredible shit that I was like, wow, what the fuck? Damn. I'm gonna have to go with Aaron Rodgers.
Fair. I love me some Aaron Rodgers, man. I love me some.
Yeah, he done made some phenomenal throws in his career that I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? How did you connect that pass right there? Like, how did you hit that throw?
Nah, especially like 2012 Aaron Rodgers, like early Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
you ain't lying. He was crazy, man. I really I would have to agree with you, man. I mean, as much as that's what I'm saying. Now we already know, man. We Raider fans, man. Like we have a natural hate for the Patriots, a natural disdain for the Patriots. But this is where I broke down kind of how the Jordan and Phil Jackson thing went. When I seen Brady leave leave New England, and where everyone's saying, "Is it Brady? Is it Belichick? Is it Brady? Is it Belichick?" He left and he won without Belichick.
Yeah, and the crazy part is knowing, like, damn, like he was supposed to be a Raider that year, bruh. Like we were supposed to sign him that year. Gruden decided, nah, I'm gonna stick with Carr.
Hey, but you know what? That was the best thing he could have did, because that would have been a stain on Brady's resume. Because first of all, you got to remember this: that the year before that, fucking Jameis Winston threw 50 TDs. Well, no,
that's
30.
True.
30. He threw 30 TDs and 30 picks. But every receiver on that team had 1,000 yards. That team was loaded and ready to go. Look at our team in 2020. Nah, it wasn't. Brady wasn't going to do that. And with Carr, 2020 was pretty fucking amazing, I must say. Because him and Ruggs looked like the best fucking combination in the NFL the first 5 weeks of the season. We was looking like those guys. But that's why I'm with you. I give Tom Brady the greatest of all time, which was really hard for me to do for years.
Yeah,
he's definitely the greatest quarterback of all time. Now, before Brady, to me, the greatest quarterback of all time was Joe Montana. Right? That was my favorite quarterback, Joe Montana. But then, like I said, but as you get older and you understand the game more, you take a step back. You look at who Tom Brady threw to all those years. He was throwing to fucking no one. He was throwing to fucking nobody. Joe Montana had Jerry Rice, John Taylor, Roger Craig, Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer. You can't give me one Hall of Famer that Tom Brady's won the Super Bowl with on the offense besides Gronk. He played with Moss. They didn't even win no chip. Only Gronk. And he's, to accomplish what he's done with no Hall of Fame players, that's why I had to put him over Joe Montana after so long.
No, and that's a valid argument right there, bro. Like, Joe Montana is one of them guys, too, that before Brady, like, he was the GOAT.
For sure.
He was the guy. And I'm sure in due time, there's probably going to be somebody that's going to dethrone Brady. Now, it's not going to be no easy feat to do, but I think it can be done.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Who do you think can be the? I mean, we all thought it would probably be Patrick Mahomes, but the ACL can destroy. I mean, I think that's with the ACL. I think that's over. I think that's over.
Honestly, and we biased answer here is crazy. Some people will be like, "What? That is crazy." He's saying that, but probably Fernando in due time, like with the right system and everything. If we build it the right way, I feel like he would be the probably the closest person to be able to make that happen, like to break all those accomplishments and achievements that Brady's done.
6 chips?
Yeah, like why not the guy that the guy that's mentoring that kid? Like he's literally basically right there, like has a hand in mentorship of a young Fernando. So I'm sure he wants to see him do great things, and he wouldn't be mad if he's the one that beat all those records and stuff, or like you get me, like overtook him as the GOAT. I mean, I don't think he'll be mad.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that. But to me, I think the Brady mentorship of Mendoza is hella overblown. Where the fuck you at? You ain't on the field.
Yeah.
What you doing? Calling him every now and then over dinner? How the fuck is that?
He's FaceTiming them and shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you? I mean, conversations is not gonna mentor this man. Brady's a fucking rich man with other things he got to deal with. Like, as much being a Raider fan that I am, I would love for it to be Fernando Mendoza. To me, that's a super duper super far fetched right now. But we don't know yet because he hasn't taken the field. But we'll see. I mean, because if we had to make a call right now, you would have to say Patrick Mahomes. He's already got 3 rings, 2 rings.
Yeah.
Is it 3 or 2?
Yeah. Yeah, right now, like, there's nobody really that overthrown Pat, really, as that guy, like, consistently dominant. The only person that you could say that comes close to that was Brady. But besides that, after Pat, there's nobody really that's been consistently winning chips like that. winning, looking like the best guy on the field. So we'll see though. We'll see though. Somebody's gonna have to win at some point. Somebody's gonna have to take him off that top spot.
I mean, but you can win, but to be as dominant as they was is
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna see that again. I mean,
Yeah.
It's funny how I hate to keep bringing up LeBron James, but as soon as you bring up, they say LeBron played in the weak East. Hey, fucking Tom Brady played in the fucking weak AFC.
Yeah.
That was a guaranteed stamp to the playoffs every year, right?
Yeah.
We can even go to the 2020 championship. Kobe played a part in that. No one downplays.
Yeah.
That. Nobody downplays.
That's real.
But we ain't even gonna go there. But I don't know if anyone's gonna even touch Brady for the next 25 years. I just don't know. I don't know if we're even gonna be alive, man. It's because it's too much parity in the NFL. It's just too much parity, man. But
yeah,
it's gonna be tough. But not to get too far. But we agree on the greatest quarterback. Now, best quarterback, you say Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
If I take a step back. I probably agree with that. I probably agree with that. I probably agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just to throw a monkey wrench in the system real quick, who's the greatest Raider quarterback and who's the best Raider quarterback?
The greatest Raider quarterback, I'm going to have to say, is Stabler.
Right.
The best Raider quarterback, I'm going to have to say that's either going to be Plunkett or Gannon, in my opinion.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. Now, my thing is that some Raider fans are gonna be like, "Oh, you tripping?" To me, the greatest quarterback in the Raider history is gonna be Jake the Snake, right?
Okay.
Not the best, but the greatest. Why he played with so many Hall of Famers, right? His shit is like Joe Montana. He played with Hall of Famers everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, when you say the best one and you say Plunkett, Plunkett is under 500 when it comes to touchdowns and interceptions. Like, to me, he definitely wasn't nowhere near the best. He was in a situation with more Hall of Famers. Now, when I look at Rich Gannon, who I love those 3 years he played, where he was that guy. I can't call him the best either because he played with what? A bunch of Hall of Famers. And he was trash in Kansas City. He was trash in Minnesota. He was in the league 13 years before he got to the Raiders, right? And with mediocre talent around him, he do nothing, right?
That's true.
To me, I go with Jake the Snake as the greatest, just because he accomplished the most as far as wins and championships. But to me, the best quarterback by far was Derek Carr.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was the only quarterback to go out there with no number ones. They gave him nothing over the years, and he's done nothing but produce. He had the worst defense his entire. I looked this shit up back in the day, man. Where that 9-year span, he was a Raider. The Raiders had the worst defense in NFL history in the 9-year span, and people still blame Derek Carr with no number one wide receiver and 8 different coaches. Huh?
Yeah.
What?
He did have a lot to deal with, for sure. It's just, I don't know. For me, it's tough to say the best all time, just because the playoff wins, the postseason success. That's the one thing for me that really makes it tough for me to.
Well, who was on the team? Well, who was on the team for him to even get to the postseason? How are you going to get to the postseason when your defense is 32nd?
That's true.
It's not realistic. Like Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was the best quarterback in the NFL, but he couldn't get to the playoffs until they improved that defense in Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't think Derek Carr gets enough credit for that 2020 run, that 2021 run. That shit was a crazy fucking season.
Yeah, you're right.
They had to win 6 or 7 games just to get to the playoffs. You lost Henry Ruggs. You lost your coach. You made Darren Waller. You made Hunter Renfrow. No one knew Renfrow wasn't no star. He made him a star. He made Waller a star. He made Aguilar a star. He made Zay Jones. He got all of these guys paid. Now, when you put this on Aaron Rodgers, celebrated and praised for making guys stars who wasn't stars. Because besides Devontae Adams, he made guys, got them paid. You know, Tunyon and Nelson, but Derek Carr gets no credit.
Yeah,
doing the same fucking thing with a lot less to work with.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard to say. Like, he has some solid pieces now. Were they consistent? No. Like, at the end of it, like, it was crazy, though, to see him having, like Devontae, Waller, Renfro. Like, he had these guys and Josh Jacobs, and it still was, like, felt like it wasn't enough. And that's where it's like, damn. Like, that's where it makes it hard for me to say, like, he was the best one, because at the times where it's like, all right, bro, like, we gave you, like, the assets to work with, like, he unfortunately wasn't able to get it done at the end.
No, and I like that you brought that up, because I love to break this down.
Yeah.
Because when I look at, I can break it down perfectly. That's why I'm such a Josh McDaniels, Josh McPussles fucking hater. It's because, for one, you took a veteran quarterback and you said you can't audible at the line. You have no control over the offense. Do what I tell you to do, no matter what look you see when you get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
What? Now, I start that season off with game one. You're a Raider fan. You remember. Game one against the Chargers. We all knew the year before the Chargers could not stop the run. And what happened?
Yeah.
He had Derek Carr throw that ball. Game one. He had Derek Carr throw the ball 40 fucking times, and Josh Jacobs ran the ball 6 times. Keep in mind, this is the same season that Josh Jacobs won the fucking rushing title.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's real.
He threw 3 picks that game. But it's like, where's the fucking balance?
Yeah.
Where's the balance? And then on top of this, look, check this out too. That same season, Jacobs led the NFL in rushing. Devontae Adams was all pro. He led all receivers in touchdowns. He led all players in touchdowns over 20 yards. Carr was doing this shit. And at the same time, defense was still what? Ranked 27th. But it's just like, if they just did the right things, we should have been right there, man. And that's why when he fired Derek Carr, and his idea was of the quarterback was Aiden O'Connell and Jimmy fucking handoff Jimmy, and like all that proved my point.
Yeah.
We went from being a competitive team to that. You know what I mean? We were a competitive team with Derek Carr to being the laughing stock of the NFL.
Shoot. At least we don't got to worry about that. Hopefully, too much longer.
I mean, we praying. We praying. I love what I see from Mendoza, but that's college. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna know until he
the helmet shoulder pads got to go on. Yeah,
for sure. But I feel good about it. I feel good about where they're going. You know what I'm saying? I feel good about where they're going.
Facts, sir.
Okay. I got you, my guy. Just that. But yeah, man. You know, that was pretty much. I just wanted to touch on that shit right there, man, because you know, I feel like Derek Carr's got a very bad rap, man, and he was another person that I had to be convinced of, because you know I got a boy, he watched a lot of football. And when they were talking about Derek Carr in the second round and this that, I had to ask him. He was like, "Yeah, he's solid. And then when I seen him in the season, and he did his thing. He stole that job from Flynn. I'm like, hey, this dude is solid. Crabtree resurrected his career. Mari Cooper, like. We did a disservice to Derek Carr. We did a really disservice to Derek Carr, man. We fucking really let him down, and that hurt us as an organization. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true. I mean, there's rumors that he might have tried to come back. I mean, I don't think it would have made sense with a rookie quarterback brought in with the first overall pick, but maybe bring him in for like a one day. Like I feel like he at least deserves that. Like give him the opportunity to sign a one-day contract and retire a Raider one day.
He has to. He owns it. He owns every record. If they don't do that, that's disrespectful. I mean, but if you tell me right now, but if you ask me, hey, who would you rather have as the quarterback to lead the team and then hand the keys to Mendoza, I would say Derek Carr in a fucking heartbeat because Kirk Cousins never in his life has been a better quarterback than Derek Carr. He's always had better weapons. But that would have been dope as fuck. That would have been dope as fuck, man. But either way, I'm good with it, man. I'm good with it. I like the way that hey, I'm with you. I feel like it's gonna be a good season 2 months. I feel like they do the right things. If they address that veteran quarterback situation, I really feel like the Raiders can surprise. If they stand pat, I think we're gonna end up losing a lot of these close games that we should be winning if we can get a guy who can rely on 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 8.
Yeah. No, that's real, bro. We're really gonna have to see what we got with this rookie, and just like me, I'm sure there's other people that are mixed, that had mixed opinions going into whether you love him or you hate him, bro. Like, we all have the same mindset now, where it's like, I hope this kid's good. I hope he's the answer and he helps us win games moving forward and takes us over the top to make us a competitive team and hopefully a Super Bowl contending team one day. That's the hope.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we already know, man, it's not just about the quarterback. It's about everything that's around him. It's about the leaders of the team, all those things. And I think that we finally have some of the right pieces in place. You know what I mean? So I feel good overall about where we're going. Even if they only win 5 games, I still feel real good about 2027. You know what I mean? Like, I feel good about where they're going. But I also feel like Kirk Cousins, if he can stay healthy, we can be that team that can still get there. Mm-hmm. But, like I said, it's all going to depend on these young wide receivers.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll see what the team looks like come training camp when we finally get a chance to go to the practices and stuff. We'll get a better look at this offense and see what we got.
No doubt, man. Well, shit, that was the final buzzer, man. I know this show lingered on longer than normal. Normally my show is 30, 40 minutes, man. But I guess this is what happens.
That's still a great episode.
I guess this is what happens on a Friday night when you offer like 4 shots of tequila and you drinking some beer and shit and you just talking sports,
Hell yeah.
I appreciate you coming on, my guy.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely. It was fun, bro. We'll definitely do this again. And like I mentioned, like we'll tap in with you for the other programming. We'll figure something out in the future for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. You already know, man. And anytime you want me to come on, man, I'm with it. I'm all for it, man.
Yeah.
I like what y'all doing, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to definitely keep fucking with y'all, man.
Hell yeah. That's love, bro. For sure. And for anyone that's watching, if you haven't yet, if you're new to our programming, make sure you tap in, subscribe to my channel, Michael Valley 24. Every week we go live Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Black Team broadcast, man. Me and my dog Raider Trey. We usually come through with fire guests. We've had our guy Sportsman on recently. Last week we had, or actually the other day, just 2 days ago, we had MC Raider on. That was a special episode, man.
Yeah,
Make sure y'all, if you haven't yet, check that one out and be ready for the next week. We're going to have another very special guest. Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Y'all consistent, man. That's what I'm trying to do, man. But right now I got it all over the place, man. You already know, man. When you got a fucking high school D1 football player, there's a lot of shit you got to fucking do, man. I'm all over the place right now, man. For the
facts.
Camps and all kind of other stuff, man. But you already know, man. We're gonna definitely keep it G, man, and hit that like button for me, y'all. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe for me and tell your
tap in with my guy.
Hey, tell your auntie them, tell your mama and them, tap in the hood commentary, man, where the game is trill and it's never the ordinary. And man, y'all tap in, man, and we're gonna get it cracking, man. Till then, I'll holler at y'all Monday. Unless I got some other shit popping off, man. But I'm out this bitch. Y'all do y'all thing, man. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. If she tell you, hey, look, man, she tell y'all no, no means no.
Yeah,
you're grabbing ass without permission, man. On a Friday night, I know y'all want to get loaded and drink tequila. Don't be grabbing asses without permission. You hear me? You're gonna pay the price. Man. Until then, man. Hey, I'm out this bitch, man. I'm your homie Sportsman. Hood commentary with a game is chilling. It's never the ordinary, and I'm out this bitch. My bad, I'm high.
We are the future, the past, but still present. Salute to the gods, it's still relevant. Up against the odds, we still sharing gifts. And we don't care if you mad, just keep throwing fit.
Up and down 6'4", life is tougher than steel toes. Look like you headed for death, that's what you win for. You getting put up a set like Steve Wilkos. The police trying to dim in my light, but I'ma still glow. The rope that grew from the concrete, I'ma still grow. Just put this red dot on your knot, but I'ma still go. But I got some shit on my mind, well let it spill, bro. My mama said I'm ballin' with a rhyme, but I keep it real though. But I only spit about the truth. When you see me and I get loose, when I'm stepping inside the booth. But the difference between me and you is I'm trill about what I do. And like Biggie, I get the loot, or I cock it back, aim and shoot. I'm kamikaze in the Maserati, meaning you going out with me like suicide bombings. This is live on prime time on hard copy. You can spend a lifetime trying to copy